Well, welcome to our KMRS KKOK Let's Talk. It's our broadcast from the Prairie Pioneer Days Parade, and my guest today is going to be Kolby Gausman, who's going to help me with the description of the entries as they go past here. It's Sunday afternoon, about 3 o'clock, and we're just getting the colors escort coming to the front of us here. Our broadcast today is being brought to you by Stevens Community Medical Center, Peterson Funeral Home, also Value Ford and Chrysler, Superior Industries, Westmore Industries, and Morris Liquors. Well, good afternoon, Kolby.
Good afternoon. We're back together again, Bill.
Yes, it's kind of a chilly afternoon, but we've got a nice turnout here.
It's not raining. We can't complain too loud, can we?
And we'll pause for just a moment here while the color guard goes past. And before they do, we'll drop in a few more of the people that have supported our broadcast here this weekend. Echo Water Systems, Midwest Family Eye Care, Dominic Seeds, Bonanza Bean, Mike's Old Truck Sales, Hometown Community Bank, and Jim Riley & Sons Construction. And the Stevens County Sheriff's Office and the Morris Police Department are followed by, of course, our color guard from the Veterans Group. The City of Morris is next up, and our mayor is got his magnetic tag there on the side.
He told us at the chamber he was driving an electric car.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, good for him.
Yes.
Smiling big for the camera today. And as with every parade, I think the Morris Fire Department has a large contingent, and so we're going to be seeing a few of those going past. Dave Dipwald, the fire chief.
Kids love the fire trucks.
Good thing you put that ahead of the Humane Society.
That is very true.
Luckily, the fire department hasn't been too busy this summer. Had a couple of calls lately, but nothing terribly serious, I don't think.
We're very blessed in Morris to have a fire department that's all volunteer, and we couldn't be more grateful for them.
That's loud when it echoes down the
sure
sides
is.
of the street here. So engine number 12 there. Want to mention a few more other people that are making our podcast possible, including Prairie Trailer, the Rents Agency, Midwest Health Benefits, Riverview, Morris Fire Department, also Friends of the Public Library, Conageezer Truck Sales, and West Central Glass. As you can see, engine number 10. And the ladder truck coming up the street here. Should explain that part of the reason we're doing this this video is that the Vikings are playing on Sunday afternoon, plus the Twins, who are in the hunt for that Central Division crown, are also playing this afternoon, so we had to do the next best thing. But I think you're going to have to talk to these people. They're not throwing any candy our way.
I know. What's with that?
I don't know.
I don't
We
either.
have to look hungrier, I think.
Maybe.
And as we wait for the next truck to go through, I want to remind you too that Stevens County Ambulance, Me Mexico, Morris Health Services, Denco 2, Flugel Anderson, McLaughlin, and Brutlog Chartered Attorneys, and Morris Public Library are also sponsoring our broadcast here.
The fire department's been busy today. Pancake feed this morning, parade in the afternoon. They've been busy people.
So now this is the first year that it's been held in the fall for, what, 25 years or something?
Yeah, I'm not certain of the dates, but it's
Yeah.
the first time it's been held in September for quite some time.
And what has been the reaction to it?
Well, the feedback that we've gotten has been excellent. We were incredibly pleased with our crowds yesterday at the Stevens County Fairgrounds, and even despite the drizzle and a little bit of constant spit and spatter that we got, we had a lot of turnout with kids jumping in the bounce houses and people coming out for lunch and supper. So we heard from different vendors that they were very, very pleased with the crowds. So that was great to hear for us from the chamber.
Well, it's nice to make use of that facility during a different part of the year, too.
Yeah, the fairgrounds have the fair board staff, I guess, has been incredibly gracious in helping us and getting things set up. They came out last night and helped us dump trash cans and do all that stuff. So we are so, so grateful to the Stevens County Fair Board for letting us use their awesome facility.
So now you've been working on this. When do you sit down and start planning out next year?
Well, we'll get together the middle of this week coming up here, and we will talk about our thoughts from this year and how we felt like it went, things we know we want to do differently, things we want to add for next year. But we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a break. I have to start planning for the Parade of Lights, so that will be coming up for the chamber, and all sorts of different events. But we'll give ourselves a little bit of a break to rest and recover, but it won't be too long, and then we'll get back at it.
What day is the Parade of Lights?
November 21st.
Okay, we got it on the calendar.
Yes.
And even the railroad gets in on it today. Assumption Church is coming up the street next, celebrating 150 years of Catholicism in Morris, and they have a whole list of activities they're doing during the course of the year.
They even have some walkers today.
The full name of the church, Assumption of the Blessed Virgin, established 1870. That looks good on the camera.
It sure does.
Septemberfest coming up on Sunday, September 15th. Dinner from 11 to 1. As you saw, auction, car show, raffle, fun all afternoon at Assumption Church. The Pope Mobile security team, all right. Throwing some can coolers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. All right, thank you. Well, tell me a little bit about Dakota Bank there. I see you have a little background on them.
Yeah, Dakota Bank is Morris and Chicago, along with other locations throughout North and South Dakota. They're here for all your financial needs. Dakota Bank offers banking, insurance, mortgage, and trust services. Stop in to check them out at Dakota Bank.
I am on that camera.
Yes, you are. Midwest Machinery has one of their green tractors.
Midwest Machinery is one of our new members at the chamber. We're super excited to have them. Midwest Machinery is gearing up for a busy harvest season, I would imagine.
Oh, finally, someone.
Little treats.
I'll take
Thank you.
Maybe a whistle.
a treat. A whistle.
Federated Telephone is next. A new location for them out on State Highway 29. They offer telephone, cable TV, high-speed internet, all your fiber optic needs. Stop in and check them out, and stop in and say hi and see their new building.
And we have Trail Dusters Saddle Club.
Club royalty are Grace Mortensen of Danvers, Minnesota, and Kara Onen of Granite Falls. The Trail Dusters hosted a horse show this morning out at the fairgrounds as part of Prairie Pioneer Days and had an incredible turnout. I don't think I've ever seen so many horses all in one place in my whole life.
Really?
Yes,
Nice.
It was a super great event for them, so we're very grateful for them to include that with Prairie Pioneer Days.
And we have the Miss Morris and Miss Midwest Scholarship Royalty. Nicole Gillespie, the Miss Morris area, and Miss Midwest, Megan Payne. If I'm not mistaken, Nicole's getting a jump on things as she's working with the hospital.
Yes, she is. She was a summer intern at the hospital and did a great job.
Sarlet's Music is pulling a Morris Community Band next.
Yes, we're very grateful to Sarlet's Music for sponsoring the Morris Community Band this year. What a beautiful sound they bring to our parade.
We're happy to be able to record them for a change. They're on the rhythm section. Randy Bannock, one of our former employees.
Awesome.
Still does some sports for us once in a while.
Hometown Flooring and Blinds is next. Located in Hancock, Minnesota. They're your full service flooring and window blind store owned by Troy and Heather Scott. You can call them to set up a free consultation to get more info on their things they have in their store.
Troy and Company, very active in their community and here.
Yes.
You see them in all the parades now. Skyview Senior Living is coming up the block here. I was just over there on Friday, and they've got a full week of activities for the residents of Skyview Senior Living, as it is Assisted Living Week.
Oh, that's very cool. They have caring and comfortable living accommodations, provide their residents with respect and support they deserve. They offer independent care as well as assisted living and memory care. They have a 6-bed memory care home unit in Elbow Lake that they're super excited about as well.
You guys see the sucker?
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
We don't even need an introduction for this band, do we, Bill?
I don't think so.
Everybody
say-
knows and loves Willie's,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
they?
Paul Martin at the wheel. The Willie Mobile. Speaking of community involvement, he's always got his hands in something.
Yes, he does. Willie has hosted a medallion hunt this weekend as part of Prairie Pioneer Days. And it wasn't found very far from here, right down at the stop sign by the old Thrifty building.
I don't have that much room here. I'll take a couple, sure. All right. Thanks.
Bill's, instead of working, Bill is collecting candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my summer bonus.
There you go.
And we've got Stevens. Oh, what do we got coming up next here?
I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like Stevens Community Medical Center.
Yes, they have something with a minion theme there, it looks like.
Oh, perfect. It says Stevens Community Medical Center, 1,000,000 reasons to stay healthy.
Ah, there you go.
Yes. Provide quality health care in Morris and the surrounding areas 24 hours a day. Lots of music from SCMC today.
See, you can't leave that candy laying
I
around.
know, I left some
Little
suckers
girls-
on the ground and some little girl tried to steal them.
I don't think you drew too much blood.
I don't think so. SCMC also hosted a dessert derby this weekend at the Prairie Pioneer Days. That was a huge hit. I saw lots of people walking around with plates of goodies. That was super cool to see.
A fundraiser for Courage Cottage.
Yes, very much so. They also did bingo for the Courage Cottage, so hopefully that was a success for them. Next up, Hosanna Worship Center, a friendly place to know Christ and grow in Christ and to show Him to others.
I got one, thanks.
Want any waters here?
I got mine over there.
Yeah, but did you get one of these? You get a
These.
cat.
Oh, okay. There we go. So we got some fresh Band-Aids here for when Jean makes the return trip.
There
up the
you
street.
go. Very good.
She'll do really into it.
Right.
State Senator Tory Westrom is in our parade today. How many terms has he been in? I'm not sure exactly. At least a couple as senator. Longtime representative as well. A common sense conservative voice for you.
Another vehicle that really needs no introduction.
The Pizza Ranch.
The Pizza Ranch. Everybody loves the Pizza Ranch, especially their delivery service. You can check out their specials and order online at pizzaranch.com.
I love the buffet. They ask you, what kind do you want?
All of them.
Yeah.
That's what you should say next time.
Okay.
All of them.
I'll do that.
Representative Jeff Backer. State Representative Jeff Backer is proud to serve the people of Morris and Stevens County in Minnesota House of Representatives. A new face to our parade this year is Julie's Eats and Treats. Julie runs an online blog featuring easy, family-friendly recipes helping you win in the kitchen again. She also has a blog called Gimme Some Grilling, which is an online blog featuring grilling and smoking recipes for the everyday grill master. Julie is also a part of the Prairie Pioneer Days Committee and helped us out tremendously. We couldn't have done it without her.
JuliesEatsAndTreats.com is the address.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that brings up a topic. And how many people does it take to put together an event like Prairie
More
Pioneer
than
Days?
I can count, Bill. Even the committee is around 10 people, but there are so many more than just the committee members. Like I said before, the Fair Board was incredibly helpful to us this year, and we couldn't have done it without them. Local businesses supporting us, hanging up their flyers, sponsoring today's parade broadcast, all of those things sometimes go unnoticed when you're planning events like these, but as my first time planning Prairie Pioneer Days, I am incredibly humbled by the way our community steps up and bands together to bring an event to our town, and we're so blessed to live in a small community.
We should mention that Riverwood Bank is just going past us. And our broadcast here is being brought to you by Jerry's U-Save, the old #1 Barn Grill, also Otter Tail Power, Federated Telephone, Willie's Super Value, McGinnis Appliance, Morris Co-op, Morris Lumber and Millwork, and Ag Country Farm Credit Services.
Bill, what are they throwing out?
I'll have
This
to see
is
it again.
Benson Kid Day Royalty,
Oh.
Queen
Oh, it looks like-
Caitlin, daughter of John and Becky Linson.
Are they throwing out popsicles?
Popsicles.
Just what we need on a day when it's 57 degrees
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
This sky really wants to clear up for us. I just don't know if it's going to happen.
Well, I think she's having fun throwing candy anyway. We've got, let's see, the Benson Kid Day Royalty just passed us. And next up is going to be Glenwood Waterama. I was kind of wondering if we were going to get some of the out-of-town ones that we usually see.
Yeah, sometimes, when we are planning this parade, we wondered, since school has started and, the typical parade season has come to an end, we wondered if we see these sweet-looking girls, but we are super grateful to have them, and they are looking very festive today.
Queen Ava Kimball, Princess Madison Knobloch, and Princess Savannah Rongi. See, now this is why I didn't put my camera way out in the middle of the street.
There you go. Value Ford and Chrysler Community, located south on Highway 9, is your one-stop shop for new, used Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Enjoy the lifetime value experience with free lifetime limited powertrain warranty on all new vehicles.
Those are some pretty trucks.
They sure are. Pretty spiffy.
They're kind of in that formation like the commercials.
They are, aren't they?
And another out-of-town one, Miss Minnewaska and Starbuck area coming up the road here.
Queen Elizabeth, Princess Mia, Princess Allie, Junior Queen Lainey, and Junior Princess Taylor, all here to join us today.
And choreographed.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
pretty good at that, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And Hughes for Congress.
Elect Dave Hughes for Congress in 2020. Dave Hughes will partner with our president to promote agricultural build at the southern border wall, defend life and our right to bear arms, lower taxes and regulations, repeal Obamacare, and keep America great. Elect Dave Hughes for Congress in 2020.
And we can't forget about the Stevens County Fair.
How could you?
Yeah, they even updated their trailer here for the next year's event, August 11th through the 16th, 2020.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Once again, incredibly grateful to the Stevens County Fair Board and the fairgrounds for allowing us to use their facilities for Prairie Pioneer Days this year. We couldn't have picked a better spot to include our fairgrounds this year.
I want to make mention that our broadcast here is being brought to you by Morris Bearing, Bremer Bank, Be Inspired, Visible Changes, and West Central Implement. Next up, we have, let's see.
Miss Sauk Center.
Yes. Caitlin Gretsch and Princess Mariah Ahrens and Caitlin Menzawara, we'll call it.
University of Minnesota brought their jazz ensemble for us today. One of 5 campuses in the UMN system, UMM Morris is a public college where students work closely with faculty and mentors to shape an education that prepares them for challenging graduate programs, productive careers, and deep civic engagement.
Okay, you can add this to another of the nice things about having it in the fall. You've got a live band here from the university.
Yes, absolutely. We're super happy to have the college students back in our town, and we are hopeful that they came out to enjoy Prairie Pioneer Days this year as well.
The Regional Fitness Center. I've sent out a challenge that I want to race one of these guys up a hill on my regular racing bike.
Are these electric bikes?
These are electric bikes here, and they're
Look at
now for
these cool
rent at the
things.
RFC.
Isn't that fancy?
I think I'll get stomped on.
You think so?
I guess they've got pretty good power on them.
If you decide to do that, you let us know and we'll come and record you.
I will.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I told Troy over there at the university, I'm there.
That's awesome. Very good. Morris Evangelical Free Church is coming up next. They're here today to promote their Awana program, which meets Wednesday nights from 6:25 to 8 o'clock p.m. The beginning date of that event starts September 11th and is on every Wednesday night. Their program includes games, worship time, Bible lessons, scripture memory, and all parts of the fun. Kids will have each week come and try it out free for the first night.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, of course.
Hi, guys.
Just a little.
They gave me the bag that has the least amount of candy in it. So
Okay, thank you. Want some?
I'm good, thank
Okay.
you.
And we have Footnote Studio of Dance. They're always a fun group that goes down the street here. I'm glad we got them on video.
Footnote Dance Studio moved this year to 506 California Avenue. Just had their grand opening I think this weekend, and we're super cute little girls dancing all the way.
Have you ever taken a dance class?
No.
They're fun,
You
even if you're bad.
really?
Yeah, I took tap dancing.
Look at there. These little girls are super good at it.
Prairie Ridge Hospital and Health Services is up next.
Prairie Ridge is here to serve your healthcare needs. They have a wide variety of services from family practice to cardiology, an ophthalmologist and general surgery. Located across the street from Willie's. You can come and check them out there.
And now,
This is a new one for us, Bill. This is the WSCA Miss Horsemanship.
oh, okay.
She is the 2018-2019 Miss Horsemanship, Jordan Carlson.
Well, parades are all about noise, so we got a little down there.
Here comes another one. Heartland Motor Company is coming down the street today. They are a Minnesota Chevy dealer, preferred used car dealer in Morris. You can stop in for guaranteed credit approval and other financing options. Save $5 when you schedule your service appointment online at heartlandmotor.com.
I'm not sure which one he's with.
All of them.
Maybe he's running security.
Yeah.
Got a C71 pickup, and they've done some restyling on some of the SUVs for Chevy this year. The Trailblazer doesn't look like a Trailblazer anymore.
The
It's,
Trailblazer is back, isn't it?
well, that's one right there.
There it is.
All right. Listeners and viewers, that this broadcast is being brought to you by Midwest Finance, also Midwest Machinery Company, West Central Environmental Consultants, Morris Transit, and also brought to you by Environment Control Systems, Moore Plumbing and Heating, Heartland Motor Company, Comerford Gravel, State Farm Insurance, Bachman Welding, and Wilkins Industries.
Did you see the fireworks last night, Bill?
I saw them from my upstairs room.
And what did you think?
I thought, I usually don't see it.
Well, that's good to hear.
They must have been shooting them a little higher.
Yes, we're incredibly grateful to Wilkins Industries for letting us use their property last night for the pyrotechnics company
Oh, that's why I saw it.
Yes.
Okay,
So
great.
a little bit different spot this year that they were shot off. We hired a pyrotechnics company to come out and shoot those off for us, and they were incredibly great. Super grateful to Morris Eagles, Morris Tourism Board, and Northern Tractor and Implement for sponsoring those last night. We thought they were a great show and certainly capped off our day of festivities with a bang.
So how much does it cost to put on a show like that?
It costs a lot. Let's just say that. We had Those three sponsors were incredibly generous with their donation, and it costs a lot more than you would think. So
I've seen the donations the city makes, so
yeah.
I have an idea.
Yes, it's a lot. We were able to start them a little bit earlier last night because of the cloud cover, which meant it got dark a little bit faster. So I heard from a couple of people today that have younger children that they really liked it because they got to their kids got to stay up for it and watch the fireworks. So that was really sweet to be able to know that the young and the old got to enjoy our fireworks last night.
And how were the mosquitoes out there?
I sat in my car, so I have no idea. But they have been a little tricky the last few days at the fairgrounds.
I was out picking raspberries today, and they were hungry today.
Yes. Conexiones is next. They are a registered nonprofit that works to integrate and empower immigrant families in Stevens County. They work with the hospitals, schools, and local businesses to provide a smooth transition for new families to our area. Walking with Conexiones today is Roots of My Country, a Mexican folk dance group from Swift County. They perform traditional folk dances to preserve Mexico's beautiful traditions and as a way to connect with the local community.
And as you can see from the picture, they have very colorful costumes on.
Yeah, dressed in traditional Mexican attire. A great addition to our parade here.
And the community, for that matter.
Absolutely, very much so. Walking at the front of the parade is Autumn. She is the new director of Conexiones. They also have a new office space located on the top floor of the City Center Mall. They are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. And let's remind you that this broadcast is being brought to you by Stevens Community Medical Center, Peterson Funeral Home, also Value Ford and Chrysler, Superior Industries, Westmore Industries, and Morris Liquors, and Echo Water Systems. Big finish over there. All right, we've got the Donnelly Threshing Bee royalty coming next.
Queen Callista Kill, Princess Destiny Pollard, Miss Donnelly, Chloe Winther, and Little Miss Princess Ellery Spore.
Another advantage to having it in the fall, you know it's really warm on those floats.
There you
if
go.
If you've got any amount of clothing on.
Absolutely.
My favorite Mexican restaurant, Mi Mexico.
They went all out with their parades that float this year. Located in the City Center Mall, they offer a full menu and full bar. They do catering for all locations. Just give them a call and ask for Juan.
I think I know this one. KMRS KKOK and Calamity the Coyote. They're never very loud. I always have to go over and tell them to turn up the music.
Turn it up.
I know.
Right behind them is the Stevens Community Humane Society, serving the Stevens community for over 15 years. They're inviting you to come and help celebrate their new building with an open house on Thursday, September 12th from 5 to 7 p.m. They're going to have food, fun, and door prizes. They also want to remind you that they now have a self-serve dog wash, which will be free for that day. So you can go out and check them out at the Stevens Community Humane Society. Bringing in the big rigs now, Bill.
All right, did we, let's see, we got them, and so we got the big rigs now.
Big rigs. Looks like Riverview and Superior and Westmore are all coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Superior Industries brings a big crew with them.
They're a big company now.
Yes, a great addition to Morris, providing lots and lots of jobs for our town. Superior Industries, Westmore Industries, Hancock Concrete. Doing great things for our little community.
And throwing lots of candy to us.
Absolutely, why not? Oh, and even a horn.
I've got all this.
Westmore Industries bringing in one of their famous bobtails here today. This one is all decked out.
I took the tour when they did their open house a few years ago. That was pretty fascinating what they do over there.
It's sometimes hard to know what those companies do. While they're a large facility in our area and provide a lot of jobs, they're also not something that you just tour and take a look at. So to know what they do there and to see really the neat things that they do is really, really cool.
Have you had a chance to see?
I have not. I have not been there in a very, very long time.
Oh, they roll their
Maybe
own
the
steel
chamber should take a tour.
They've got computerized welding and X-ray their joints and things to make sure that they're all perfect and
That's
do their
awesome.
own painting. It's quite an operation there.
Yeah. Stevens County Dairy Princess here in front of Riverview, obviously promoting the use of dairy products in our community. Waving to the camera for us. Riverview is based out of Morris with Central Services construction and framing teams, as well as 3 dairy farms and a calf ranch. They're located in Stevens County. They're committed to providing a better culture.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
We got some cheese here.
Cheese. That's awesome. They're committed to providing a culture of opportunity for passionate people. And look at all these people that they brought with them today. They even brought a big tanker. Think it's full of milk?
I would guess.
It probably is. And a loud horn.
Boy, they shined that one up for the parade.
Yes, they sure did, didn't they?
Even cleaned the tires. Look at that.
Look at that. Pretty fancy looking rig.
Yeah, it is.
Our last float for this Prairie Pioneer Days, and that's going to wrap it up for Bill and I, is Accelerated Chiropractic, providing conservation, conservative non-invasive care for all your aches and pains. The next time your back slows you down, think about Accelerated Chiropractic right here in Morris.
Well, our broadcast today has been brought to you by Prairie Trailer, also the Rents Agency, Midwest Health Benefits, Riverview, the Morris Fire Department, Friends of the Morris Public Library, Conagizer Truck Sales, West Central Glass, also Stevens County Ambulance, New Mexico, Morris Health Services, Denco 2, Flugel Anderson, McLaughlin, and Brutlog Chartered Attorneys, Morris Chiropractic and Ideal Weight Loss Center, also the Pizza Hut, Design Electronics, Radio Shack, and Grand State of Morris. Well, thank you for helping out today.
Thank you for having me, Bill.
And I'm sure we will be talking about the Parade of Lights before too much longer.
I hope it doesn't get too cold before then.
Okay. That's going to do it for our broadcast from the Prairie Pioneer Days Parade. I'm Bill Eckersen with Kolby Gausman.